Hi everyone, welcome back to the Brian Fagan YouTube channel. I'm Ricky Whitehead, and today we're discussing a difficult but important topic: how to survive the holiday season when you're in an unhappy marriage. The holidays are often seen as a time of joy and togetherness, but for those in the midst of a marital strife, it can feel like a season filled with stress, isolation, and conflict. Today, we're going to go over how to navigate these challenging emotions, protect your mental well-being, and what steps you can take if you're considering a divorce after the holidays. The holiday season can place tremendous pressure on individuals and families, especially when there are already cracks in the foundation of the family or the marriage. There's an expectation that everything should be perfect. Joyful family gatherings, gift exchanges, and quality time together. But for many couples in Texas facing serious marital issues, these expectations only amplify the underlying tension. If you're in an unhappy marriage, you may find yourself feeling more isolated during this time. You could be putting on a brave face for the sake of the children, family, or even societal expectations. But inside, you might be struggling with feelings of resentment, frustration, or sadness. It's important to acknowledge these emotions and not ignore the reality of the situation. One of the most important things you can do for yourself during the holiday season is to focus on your mental and emotional health. The stress of maintaining appearances during this time can take a toll on everyone, especially when dealing with the complexities of a failing marriage. Let's look at a real-life example. Maria and James had been married for over 10 years, but in recent years, their relationship had become strained. They had constant arguments about finances, parenting styles, and even small daily tasks. So by the time Christmas came around, Maria felt emotionally exhausted. But because they had young children, she decided to put on a smile and go through the motions of a family holiday tradition. The constant pressure to appear happy in front of friends and family only deepened her sense of loneliness. By New Year's, she was overwhelmed and decided that the best thing for her emotional health and her children's well-being was to initiate divorce proceedings in January. This scenario shows how the stress of the holidays can often be a turning point for couples struggling in their marriage. One of the most important aspects to consider when navigating a divorce during or after the holidays is the well-being of your children. The holidays are an emotional time for kids, and they often pick up on the tension between their parents. While it may be difficult, try to keep the focus on creating positive holiday memories for your children. Even if you and your spouse are not getting along, it's important to communicate with your spouse about co-parenting during the holiday season. Even if you plan on separating, setting aside differences to make the holidays as stress-free as possible for the children can help reduce the anxiety and provide them with a sense of stability. In conclusion, surviving the holiday season in an unhappy marriage can be incredibly challenging, but it's important to focus on your mental health, set boundaries, and seek support when needed. Remember, you're not alone in this, and if you decide that divorce is the best path forward, there are steps you can take after the holidays to start the process. Thank you for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful, please like and subscribe to the Brian Fagan YouTube channel for more insights on family law in Texas. See you next time.
Thanks for tuning in to the end. We understand that divorce can be expensive depending on the situation. That's why we're offering our Do-It-Yourself Texas Divorce e-course. You can get access to this e-course by clicking on the link in the description below. Catch you in the next video.